Hello everyone. So this is the part second. We say lecture 2 about electrochemistry or electricity and chemistry. So in this topic, what we are going to discuss very important questions and the concept. Actually, we want to understand the concept of electrochemistry by these multiple choice questions. By solving these multiple choice questions, I am pretty sure you will learn the concept of electricity and chemistry. So let's start with this 13 and multiple choice questions. Previously I have uploaded few. You must watch that video to make your concept crystal clear. The diagram shows an electrolysis experiment. This is electrode Q, this is electrode P, this is X, and this is battery. During the electrolysis, sodium was formed at electrode P. So they are saying that sodium was formed at electrode P and chlorine at electrode Q, which row correctly identified P, Q, and X. So uh, by knowing our previous knowledge, we must know that as if sodium was formed at electrode P and chlorine at electrode Q, it means what should be the X? X should be molten NaCl, because we know in case of molten NaCl, we get sodium ion and we get chloride ions, and sodium ions reach towards cathode and deposit at cathode in the form of sodium metal. This is negative terminal of battery. This is positive terminal of battery. The negative terminal of battery is connected electrode P, so a negative charge will appear at electrode P. Positive terminal of battery is connected at electrode Q, so a positive charge will appear at electrode Q. So sodium being a positive charge ion should migrate towards electrode P. And what happened at electrode P? Electrode P is a cathode. So when sodium will reach at cathode, it gets with electron and converted into sodium metal, and sodium metal will deposit at electrode P. The other is chloride ion. Chloride ion being a negative charged ion, these chloride ions reach towards electrode Q because electrode Q has positive charge, we call it anode. When chloride ion reach at anode, they have what happened at anode? Oxidation, loss of electrons. So chloride ion giving electron, losing electron, and giving chlorine gas. So it means uh, sodium was formed at electrode P, okay, and chlorine at electrode Q, okay. Then what should be the X? And X should be the molten sodium chloride. So making just a second, guys. Yes, all the options have been seen. What about 13? Uh, the correct answer is D, because see, a cathode is P. Yes, cathode is P. As I have said that cathode is P, and anode is Q. Yes, anode is Q, and molten sodium chloride. So my answer is correct. So this is the way we figure out the correct answer. What about it? This 14 questions. My job is here not telling you the correct answer, but actually trying to explain the reason behind the correct answer so that we can learn the topic. We can learn the topic wise question. We can learn the concept. The diagram show operators for plating a spoon with silver, right? This statement is not correct. It means three statements are correct and one statement is not correct. Silver would stick to spoon because it is the rectangular nose. Silver would not stick to spoon. This statement is not correct. Is this correct? Yes, this is correct. Sorry, we have to figure out the statement which is not correct. What about statement B? The electrolyte would be silver salt dissolved in water. Yes, this is correct. The metal electrode would be made from silver. Yes, this is correct. The spoon would be connected to the negative terminal of the power supply. Yes, this is correct. Because we know the object which we want to be electroplated, we made that object as cathode. And the other object is anode. and cathode carry negative charge, anode carry positive charge. So the spoon would be connected to negative terminal, that is cathode. This is correct. Metal electrode would be made from silver. Yes, this is correct. Because if we want to electroplate spoon with silver, then we must made its then we must made this metal electrode then we must made this metal electrode of silver, and then this metal electrode should be of silver if we want to electroplate the spoon with silver. The electrolyte would be silver salt. Yes, all these options are correct. So which statement is not correct? Silver would stick to spoon because it is very active. No, this is not correct. Silver would not stick to spoon like that. This is the process of electroplating. So answer is the correct answer in that case is option A. So going towards our next questions, guys. The next question is which metal could not be used for electroplating by using aqueous solution? Which metal? Yes. So chromium, okay, copper, okay, silver, okay, it's sodium. Because sodium is very reactive. When we put sodium in aqueous solution, it burns the aqueous solution. It gets fire quickly. Sodium is very reactive. So sodium is not used for electroplating by using aqueous solution because sodium has a fight with aqueous solution. Sodium has a huge fight with aqueous solution. Multiple choice question 16. Which product are formed at the electrode when a concentrated solution of sodium chloride? Concentrated solution of sodium chloride is electrolyzed. Concentrated solution of sodium chloride. Concentrated solution. It means there is a water as well. NaCl and water. From NaCl we get sodium ion and we get chloride ion. From water we get hydrogen ion and we get hydroxide ion. So when we talk about cathode, being cathode carry negative charge, so sodium ion also wish to reach at cathode, hydrogen ion also wish to reach at cathode. But remember, in that case, hydrogen ion reach earlier at cathode, and by getting electron, hydrogen ion converted into hydrogen atom, and later on this hydrogen atom goes into hydrogen gas. So we say that at cathode, hydrogen will appear. It's okay. The next is the story is about anode. Anode carry positive charge, so chloride ion also move towards anode. Hydroxide ion also move towards anode. But remember, this is concentrated. The keyword here is concentrated. In case of concentrated, always chloride ion reach earlier. And when chloride ion reach earlier at anode, then then the oxidation of chloride ion takes place, and chloride ion produce chlorine atom and electron, and this chlorine atom later convert into chlorine gas. So option A is correct option. After 16, the next multiple choice question is 17. A student wishes to electroplate an object with copper. Which row is correct? The object which student wish to electroplate, we must make that an object as a cathode. Okay, cathode should be made up of that object which we want to electroplate. The suitable electrolyte should be copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. So option delta is correct in that case. The other question is 18. In the electrolysis shown, chlorine is produced at W and sodium at X. Which labels are correct? X should be cathode because it is connected to negative terminal. W should be anode because it is connected to positive terminal. Which labels are correct? So W should be anode, yes. X should be cathode, yes. And Chlorine is produced at W and sodium is produced at X. It means this is the case of molten. This is the case of molten NaCl because in case of molten or melted NaCl, it's very simple. It's very pretty much simple to predict which product appear at cathode and which product appear at anode. In the case of anode, remember that chloride ion reach towards anode and gives chlorine an electron. Similarly, cathode, sodium ion reach at cathode and converted into sodium metal. So sodium metal will appear at, and this happened in case of molten NaCl. So what is molten NaCl? W is anode, option A. In case of 18, correct is A. NOW, yes. X cathode, yes. NaCl is molten. But in form of molten, melted. In the form of liquid but not aqueous. In the form of liquid but not aqueous. Which substance will not conduct electricity? Remember, plastic is not connected. This is much quick. This is very simple. Which product are formed at the anode cathode when electricity is passed through molten red bromide? This is again simple. Going towards question number 21. Electrical cables are made from either one because it is very good conductor of electricity. Answer of one should be copper. Two because it is a low density. Answer two should be aluminium. Overhead cable three because it has steel. Steel is steel. Yes. Yes, steel. So the answer of 21 is C. Because copper is a very good conductor. Aluminium is low density. Yes, aluminium has low density. And steel gives strength. So this is the pattern. What will be produced at anode and cathode is molten. In case of molten, we don't need to think much. So going towards question number 23. The diagram shows the circuit for electrolyzing lead bromide and sodium chloride to liberate the metal. Container for lead bromide, container for sodium chloride. In which these salts electrolyze for liberating the metal? Lead bromide. Again, read the statement of the question. The diagram shows the circuit for electrolyzing lead bromide and sodium chloride to liberate metal. It means in case of lead bromide, we again getting the metal lead. It means in case of lead bromide, we are getting the metal lead, and in case of sodium chloride, we are getting the metal sodium. And this happened only when there is a molten lead, because in case of molten lead, we get metal lead at cathode, and in case of molten lead bromide, and in case of molten NaCl, sodium chloride, we get sodium metal at cathode. This happened only when we have molten NaCl and molten lead bromide. So, in what form in what form are these salts electrolyzed for liberating the metal? The answer of this question is molten, because lead bromide is molten. Then this is possible to get lead metal at cathode. And if the sodium chloride is also molten, then this is possible to get sodium metal at cathode. So this is the way we are trying to solve these questions. I think this is enough, or should I sell one more for you guys? Your feedback comments are very essential. The diagram shows the electrolysis of concentrated aqueous sodium chloride, carbon rod, concentrated aqueous sodium chloride, and litmus. What is the color of the litmus at each electrode after 5 minutes? Uh, Let me think about these questions. Let me think about this question. Okay, so this is a node. So as this is concentrated aqueous sodium chloride, so we know that in case of concentrated aqueous sodium chloride gas, we get sodium ion, we get chloride ion, we get hydrogen ion from water, and we get hydroxide ion from water. In case of concentrated, always chloride ion reach at anode. And when chloride ion reach at anode, we get which gas? Chlorine gas will be given off at anode. And the color of chlorine gas is colorless. So this is one hint. And hydrogen gas is reaching at cathode, and when hydrogen gas reach at cathode, then what happened with hydrogen ion? Hydrogen ion reach at cathode, and when hydrogen ion reach at cathode, what happened with hydrogen ion? This hydrogen ion is will be converted into hydrogen gas. So the color of hydrogen gas is really, I am confused about this. When hydrogen gas, I think hydrogen gas being acidic in nature, being basic in nature, I am not sure, but the correct answer is blue. I am confused here. If you guys can help me, why color at cathode is blue, then I will be very thankful to you. So this is the questions which I have solved. Then I will try to solve few further questions in the next video. I will be waiting for your feedback. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do share your feedback in comment section, and you can contact me as well. I have shared my contact number at about section of the channel. Thank you so much for watching.